Hey guys, Airsoft Al here, and I want to talk to you guys, because a lot of you have been kind of asking me why I like retro weaponry, or like old school weaponry, and this kind of goes into the real steel as well, because I like older weapons, like the military surplus guns that you can get for cheap. And I really like some of these guns because of, well, video games. The big one that got me into loving the retro stuff was Resistance Fall of Man for the PlayStation. I loved that game because of its weapons. It was so cool with its retro feel, and it was just amazing what it did. And the storyline was really good as well. It was an awesome game. I'll admit that now. It was a really awesome game. But what cemented it was this game. This cemented my love for retro stuff. When I played this game for the first time, I freaking loved it. Every minute I played this game, I loved it. I was in search of the newest gun to see what I could get, and I got the first one, and then I got the Game of the Year edition when it first came out. I loved the Game of the Year edition. I really did. The Game of the Year edition just sold it for me. Then, the next game that once again kind of helped out in my love for it was this. BioShock was that game that I loved that was just awesome. I loved BioShock, and I'll probably do a playthrough video of BioShock just to kind of explore and do all this stuff, but you know what? It's just one of those games that I can never get away from. I can never put down. I just loved it so much. I really did love this game. I really did. But now, a big thing from this, of course, when I heard that New Vegas was coming out, I was excited because I loved Fallout. And so once again, I did the same thing. I got the base game, then I got the Unlimited Edition. And once again, I was sold on the old school weaponry. I loved it. I actually want to do a Fallout themed loadout real soon. I mean, obviously I got the BOS loadout, but that's not the full loadout. It's not a legit loadout. I just want to keep going with that one. But as the days kept going on and the next Call of Duty was coming up, that one kind of oh my goodness. This was it right here. This was the one that kind of sold me on some guns. Granted, some of the guns are inaccurately correct, and I think you could probably think of a few. The FAMAS being one of them, because that's not what the FAMAS looked like. That's the FAMAS F2. There are just a handful of guns that are in this game that are inaccurate to the Vietnam era. A lot of them didn't come out till the 80s. Basically, so yeah, there's a lot that I can kind of. But now, what really cemented my love for like retro steampunk styled guns, and I think a lot of you can agree that this did the same for you. Yeah, it was this one right here, and then of course Burial at Sea 1 and 2 also did the same thing. I loved it. I was in love with the guns. I just fucking loved it. I really did. But yeah, what really sold me, honestly, to basically do retro gun loadouts was those games. These games right here, and then of course Resistance, Fall of Man, and a few others. But yeah, basically speaking, I like old guns because they're cool, they're robust, they are just beautiful in their presentation and design. And me and a lot of friends, we're talking that when the pro shop opens and we get a 3D printer and some equipment in the years down the line, we're wanting to make some guns from BioShock. And not just BioShock 1, no, BioShock Infinite. We're thinking about doing that. And what we're going to do, and the way it's going to work, and this is what I was thinking, and I don't know if the guys would agree with me or not, we make a prototype, go off, present it to a company, and then they in turn can make that gun, we sell it, and, you know, just something along that. Or what we're wanting to do is we're wanting to make that gun, basically. We're wanting to build ourselves up. We want to basically build guns and do that. Again, this is just with 3D printing, because I know 3D printing can do a lot, and there will be a video down the line talking about 3D printing in Airsoft and the way of the future for paintball as well, because I know it's going to happen. But yeah, we want to make some of these guns, and we want to do that. Believe me, there's just a lot we want to do, and it's just how it is. Outside of that, though, guys, there's a lot we actually want to do. No joke, there's actually a lot of stuff we want to do, and when the Kickstarter starts, you guys are going to be the first ones to know. Or the Kickstarter's probably started by the time this video goes up, so yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I've been Airsoft Al, and I will see you guys in the front lines. Until next time.